on, guys? It's your boy Jay Custer Gray here from Anime Escape with another My Hero Academia review. Episode 18, The Unforgiven. This episode is kind of hype. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hype. It's kind of nice. I mean, pretty much the episode starts off reflecting and reviewing everything that's been happening and stuff like that. Starts off with Endeavor standing on top of a building. Todoroki, Bakugo, Midoriya, they're like leaning over, catching their breath. And Endeavor was like, let's go. And they're just like, yes, let's take off. Intro trailer, yada, 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 yada. The episode flashes back to the last episode where pretty much, you know, they had a little argument, this, and this, about the dinner and everything like that. And then Deku pretty much informing Todoroki and not knowing Endeavor and Natsu that they're kind people, and you know they can understand if he can't truly forgive his father, but he sees that he's trying to forgive his father because of some of the things that he's going on. He's trying to, you know, become a better person and all that good stuff. So then it cuts to you know, them, I think it's like him Natsu leaving and things of that nature. Pretty much they're reflecting on everything. Endeavor's reflecting on Toya and everything that happened that night. And then as Natsu's leaving, he gets kidnapped. But I don't ever think we get the name of the guy. I really don't. So he gets kidnapped, and then like I think it's like Natsu and all of them are leaving or whatnot, and then he gets kidnapped, and then like dude calls out Endeavor. Endeavor like comes flying out of the car down and stuff like that. And dude's like, do you remember me? And he was like, 7 months ago I stopped you on a rampage, this. And pretty much the villain is trying to make Endeavor cross that line where, you know, in this series normal heroes don't cross, like pretty much to kill him. So like Endeavor's standing there like analyzing everything. He's like, Toya's there. He's like, Toya, you know, this, and then like as Endeavor moves, he like moves Toya in his way, and everything like that. So the car that he hopped out of, the villain wrapped it up, and it still had Bakugo, Deku, and Midoriya's, not Bakugo, Deku and Shaw, my apologies. So it was in there, they went in there, and then little split intro, half the episode's already passed. So then like they bust out the car. So they start like going in, like Shoto and Bakugo jump out, Deku jumps out, the trunk pops open. And like it was really dope. The trunk pops open, the suitcases fly out, Deku jumps up, it's like Shoto, Bakugo, just starts throwing their suitcases to each other. They grab the gear out of it midair and everything like that. And they're rushing this dude who controls bondage, like band-aids or whatever you want to call the wraps. So, you know, he catches them and everything like that. And he's like edging Endeavor on and everything like that. And then for Bakugo, Deku, and Shoto, they start reflecting on everything Endeavor told them. Like Bakugo was precision or something like that. Shoto's was store up, build, and then precision. But and then Midoriya was like repetitiveness, like using his quirk constantly to the point where he can use his other quirks without, you know, pretty much but second nature. So, you know, they all get out of their little bond. Endeavor goes, and like the guy pretty much jumps back because he sees like the kids are coming towards him. So he jumps back. Endeavor goes and sees Natsu's face, and he hesitates and freezes because he thinks, you know, if he saves Natsu, Natsu will never say anything to him again. Like Natsu will never be able to live that down or anything like that. So, dope scene here. So, it goes to, I think, I'm trying to remember in what order it is. Because, damn it, what order does it go into? I can't remember the order, but Bakugo saved Natsu. Pretty much because he's increased, like, he got it now to the point where he just, like a jet engine with his explosions. Like pinpoint accuracy jet engine and just take off. He saves Natsu. Shoto freezes the villain, like beats up the villain and freezes him. And Deku finally, like, I wouldn't say mastered, but used Black Whip naturally. Because there was cards thrown in the air and everything like that. He used Black Whip to catch them all. And then like Endeavor's standing there and he's like, in only a week, they've improved this drastically. And like throughout this, Deku's like, no one's gonna die. No one's gonna get hurt. No one's gonna die. None of that stuff. So, you know, they do all that. Shoto freezes the villain because after he does his blast, fire blast, he freezes the villain down the street a little bit. So, as Bakugo lands, Endeavor like grabs both of them and like he's like, "Are you okay?" And Bakugo's like, "Get the fuck off me!" And like he eases out, and then like it's just like a moment between Natsu and Shoto, not Natsu and Endeavor. So Endeavor explained to him what I said earlier, like he froze because he thought Shoto would never say anything to him again if he saved him. And he explained everything, like, you know, he wants to make atonement for everything he's done. He doesn't want to be forgiven, but he, you know, wants to do things better, you know, do better for family and everything like that. They have a moment, and Endeavor calls Natsu kind, Natsu cries. And then the villain's like, "No, Endeavor, this isn't you. This isn't you. You were ruining my hopes and dreams. This isn't you." So the police come, lock up the villain, take him away. There's some weird looking guy. Why does all these business people look weird with two-tone beards and hair? So he had all white mustache, a little white patch here, and it's like all black, like jet black, which is weird. And he was like, gotta be careful. This is 2 attempts against you. And he was like, then Endeavor had to flash back to the glass guy saying there was like a reckoning or something coming. And then he like looks over to Deku, Shoto, Natsu, and Bakugo. And he was like, "Hawk, you have a really good eye." And because Hawk sneezes and like, someone's talking about me. And then it pretty much like ends there. Nothing really. Well, no. Bakugo decides on a name. And like Deku's like, "Really? A name? Tell me the name." He's like, "No, you drop dead. I'll never tell you the name." And it cuts to Shoto's like, "What about me?" He's like, "You could drop dead too." And he's like, "There's only one person I'm gonna tell his name to." And he like looks to Endeavor. And then that's it. And it ends there. Then it goes into like the scene afterwards where Fumi, I'm gonna call her Fumi. But she was like, "You got kidnapped by a villain?" And Natsu was like, "Yeah, but Shoto and his friends say." And then, you know, Endeavor tells Fumi about the conversation that Shoto and Natsu had with him about them relocating to another house because their mother's going to be discharged soon. So because of that, Fumi was like, "Well, where are you going to go? What are you going to do?" He's like, "I'm going to stay here." He's like, "I'm going to stay in this house by myself." And she was like, "But why?" And then like it cuts to Endeavor in his mind. He was like, "If I want to make amends, if I make atonement for everything, I have to be here." And he was like, "Every time I go to sleep, I see a dream of them surrounding a table with their mother laughing, having a good time, being happy, and I'm never there." So he's like, "In order for me to do this, I have to let them go." And then the episode reads. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Episode 18. It was really good. Like, it was dope to see like their increased power and speed and stuff like that, and their control of their quirks and everything. But yeah, it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope. Not extraordinary, but great. But you are gonna get the Galaxicon video after this. I've already finished editing it and everything like that, uploading it. So you are gonna get that within the next few minutes after this video. So stay true, stay savage, people, and I'm out.